Good morning and happy Monday. It is June 1st, and this week is our first week with our final packet, our last packet. So this video is going to do some review. We'll do a little mini lesson, and I'm going to explain how this packet for the whole month is going to work, what you'll be doing this week. It's kind of an intro, an explanation, and a mini lesson all in one. We'll wrap it all together. So first, we will talk about the focus of this week, our learning target, and then I'll give you a sneak peek at our packet and how you'll do it. So this week, we are focusing on growing our ideas and using nonfiction books to add to what we know and how we use nonfiction books, which we've talked a lot about. So our anchor charts are also in your packet. They're right here. And at the top, it says how to grow ideas. So as readers, this is what we do before, during, and after reading. We ask important questions and we're curious. So in order to add to what we know, our first job is to ask questions. Think about what you want to know more about, how you can find that information. We reread our books to gather more information. So we don't just read something once. One thing that good readers do is they reread or they read again to see what else they can get or what else they can remember. Because we learn more the more we read something. And then it says take time to wonder, think, understand, and decide. So taking a minute, instead of reading it and putting it down and trying to answer some questions, we take a minute to think about it, to understand what you read, and then think what else you want to know. Our bottom anchor chart says, when I read nonfiction, remember nonfiction books are true. Before we read nonfiction books, it says predict learning. So looking at the cover, thinking about the title, make a prediction or a smart guess. What do you think you'll learn about? Ask questions. So what do I already know? Before we read, we think, what is my prior knowledge? Prior knowledge is what you already know about the topic. And anticipate the text, which is very similar in that we are thinking about what might be in the book. During reading, we determine new learning. We think, what information here is new to me? We continue asking questions. That's something we do through the whole process. We make connections. So we think about other books that we've read and how the information is similar. We also think about the things within the book. How are certain animals similar? Or how is this fact similar to another? How are they connected? And we identify important information. So we look for what is the most important information here. And after reading, we ask questions again. We think, what do I still want to know? What am I still interested in learning about? What questions didn't get answered? You share your new learning, and so you'll get a chance to be writing about it. Maybe you tell others about it. I love a good fun fact. My class knows I love to share information that I read in nonfiction books. So you can share your new learning through drawing or through writing or with your words. You identify the main idea. So a main idea is what something is mostly about, our main topic. What was this book about? What was the most important thing? And then you summarize information. So you take everything that you've learned and you put it together. So let's look at our packet for this week, or for this month, actually. So your packet for this month looks like this. It's our last ELA packet. You'll have one ELA packet, one ELA video per week. So this is it for this week for the video, but you can come back to it whenever. And you'll have one math packet and one math video per week. So our ELA packet looks like this. We have our links again. You will go to the kindergarten blog to find all the videos, or you can go to just the playlist. And this time, you're going to still complete the assignment for the day, which just like last time, each day is labeled and there's a reading log. And then every Friday, you're going to take a picture of your work that's completed and send it to your teacher, and you'll sign the daily log. So on Fridays, you're going to take a picture of the log and the Friday writing. And then throughout the week, your teacher can give information or give directions about how or if you are posting the rest of the work. But each day you will have work to do. So here is our outline. And this is just a reminder of what our learning targets are, what the books are that you're reading. And I'll show you how you'll look at those too. And then the assignments. So this is the week of June 1st. So the learning target, I can ask and answer questions about informational text. And then the 2 books that you'll be reading. This time you're not watching videos of read alouds, you will be reading. There are leveled texts that you're getting that you will be reading. And you can keep reading over and over to get more information. And those are yours to keep. So we have our anchor chart right here to go back to help you. And then this is our reading log. So today, June 1st, prior knowledge sheet, book 1, what animals eat. Parent or guardian will sign to say that you did this on Monday or you got it done. And then right here, we have the cover of the book up here to remind you what you're reading and the day. So today, you're going to do your prior knowledge sheet. So you are going to think about what you already know about what animals eat. So you'll do this one before you read. And it says, I know that. So you think of 3 things you know about what animals eat. And then you're going to read your book. So you'll also be getting a packet with all the readers. So you'll need to fold them. And it has, and I know they're upside down, but it has every page has the book. You'll read through. You can read it as many times as you want. And this is your first book of the week. Then if I go back here, tomorrow it says write about the animal and the illustrations eat, write about what the animal in the illustration eats. Use the book to help you. So I see the frog, so I'll go back to that same book because I see that's the book of the day. And you will use this information to fill out that sheet. On Wednesday, I see the book changes. It's also on the reading log to where animals live. So just like before, Wednesday's assignment, you're going to think about 3 things you know about where animals live. So think about all the animals you've learned about. Choose 3 facts. And then you're going to read that day's book, Where Animals Live. So it should be, right here. So you'll use this to learn more about where animals live. Thursday, it says we're reading Where Animals Live. We're using that, so you'll reread. And then it says what animals live in water. Draw and label. So you'll use the book to find which animals they talk about. Use the illustrations to help you. And then use the words to draw and label for animals that they mention that live in water. Last day of the week. The cover's not here, but because it's either book. On Fridays, you can talk about either book or both books. This is right about what you learned this week that was new to you. So you'll think about all of the things that you read in both what animals eat and where animals live. And then you will write full sentences about what information was new to you. And down here it says capital letter, spaces, and punctuation. So after you write, you're going to go back and check your writing. Do my sentences start with a capital letter? Take your time and think about it and look for it. And then if the answer is yes, you'll check it off. Does my rating have spaces? If the answer is yes, check it off. If not, fix it. Does my rating have punctuation? So does it end in a period or an exclamation point? If it does, check it off. And that's the end of this week's assignment. So you'll take a picture of this page and you'll take a picture of your reading log for this week and you'll send it to your teacher. This is how we're checking work because we are not going to do a final pickup date. And so this is how you are showing that you're working and participating. This is how we're being graded, is you're just going to send us a picture instead. Okay? So that's our first week. Miss Balawa will post a video next week explaining next week's work. But that is your reading packet for our last month of kindergarten. And then that's it. So I hope you have a great week. Don't forget the packet pickup is today and tomorrow, and drop off so we can see all your beautiful work. Have a good day. Be kind. Work hard. Love you. Bye-bye.